Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing two old and well-known Islamic stories that revolve around animals, a cat and a dog, and the deeper messages behind them. One of these stories is about hell and the other about heaven. These stories have been passed down for generations, and they remind us of the importance of kindness, even to animals. Let's start with the story about hell. Once, there was a cruel woman who owned a cat. She didn't care for the cat properly at all. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, shared this story with his companions to teach an important lesson. He explained that this woman didn't give the cat any food or water, and she often mistreated it. The cat became very thin, and its fur started falling out. It was so frightened of her that whenever she approached, it would hide, crying in fear. The woman's neighbor saw her cruelty and confronted her, telling her that a cat is one of Allah's creatures and deserves kindness. But the woman, in her arrogance, dismissed him and continued to mistreat the cat. One night, the neighbor overheard the woman kicking the cat out into the street once again, and his heart filled with pity. After she went back inside, he went out and rescued the cat, taking it to his home. He fed the cat, and for the first time in a long while, the cat was at peace. The next morning, the woman realized her cat was missing, and she immediately suspected the neighbor. In a fit of rage, she stormed over to his house, demanding her cat back. The neighbor agreed to return it, but only if she promised to treat it kindly. She pretended to agree, tricking the neighbor into giving her the cat back. But the moment she got the cat home, she became even crueler than before. She tied it up and starved it, and soon the poor cat died from neglect. The Prophet, peace be upon him, told his companions that this woman's cruelty angered Allah, and because of her treatment of the cat, she was not forgiven for her sins. In the end, she was sent to hell for her terrible actions. It's a reminder that cruelty, especially to the innocent, carries severe consequences. Now, let's contrast that with a story about heaven, also involving an animal. The Prophet, peace be upon him, shared another story, this time about a man who was walking on a long journey. He grew very thirsty and came across a well. He climbed down to drink from it, and as he emerged, he saw a dog panting heavily, licking the ground in desperation for water. The man thought to himself, "This dog is suffering from thirst just like I was." So he climbed back down the well, filled his shoe with water, and held it in his mouth while climbing back up. He then gave the water to the dog. Because of this small act of kindness, Allah appreciated the man's gesture and forgave his sins. One of the Prophet's companions asked, "Is there a reward for charity, even for animals?" The Prophet responded, "Yes, in every creature with a moist liver, there is a reward for charity." These two stories may be simple, but they hold profound meanings. They show us that in Islam, kindness is rewarded and cruelty is punished, even when it comes to animals. It's a reminder that every living creature, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, deserves compassion, and that by treating all of Allah's creations with kindness, we can earn His mercy. So, what do you think? These stories remind us of how our actions, whether kind or cruel, can shape our fate in this life and the next. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay kind and take care.